I don't care about victory. I just want to protect what's important. This line is the heart of Tanjiro Kamado in a world where demons wreak havoc and demon slayers fight to protect humanity. But for Tanjiro, victory isn't the goal. He battles for his sibling bond with his sister Nezuko, who turned into a demon after their family's massacre. In a world of blood and death, the bond between Tanjiro and Nezuko isn't just a motivator, but a symbol of sacrifice, love, and the will to protect, far beyond the concept of winning. Tanjiro's journey isn't just a war against Muzan and the Upper Moons, but a mission to safeguard Nezuko, facing danger, doubt, and loss. Let's explore this touching story through defining moments, where Tanjiro and Nezuko show that their sibling bond is what matters most, not titles or triumphs. Demon Slayer. It all begins when Tanjiro, a peaceful boy from the mountains living with his family, returns home to find his family slaughtered by demons, with only Nezuko surviving, now turned into a demon. The pain of loss doesn't break Tanjiro. He vows to protect Nezuko, despite her being hunted by the world as a monster. The moment Tanjiro holds Nezuko, tears streaming but smiling, promising to heal her, shows he doesn't care about victory. He only wants to protect his sister, no matter the odds. When the Demon Slayer Corps attacks, Tanjiro doesn't fight for fame or power, but for their bond. In his first battle with Giyu Tomioka, Tanjiro shields Nezuko, using his wooden sword to block strikes, knowing he's weaker. The scene of Tanjiro collapsing but rising, guarding Nezuko with determined eyes, proves he doesn't need to win. He just needs to keep his promise to his sister. Joining the Demon Slayer Corps, Tanjiro faces trials to protect Nezuko. During the final selection exam, despite severe injuries from demons on Mount Fujikasane, Tanjiro persists, not for glory, but to gain strength to shield Nezuko from those who destroy her. The moment Tanjiro first uses breathing techniques, pushing past physical limits to defeat a demon, shows he doesn't care about being the strongest slayer. He just wants to survive for Nezuko. Later, in the battle with Upper Moon Rui at the Spider family's village, Tanjiro faces overwhelming power, badly wounded, but charges in, using water breathing to protect Nezuko, even as Rui controls her. The scene of Tanjiro crying, calling Nezuko's name while severing Rui's threads, reveals their sibling bond as his greatest drive. He doesn't need victory, only to safeguard his sister, paying with blood and tears. But the bond between Tanjiro and Nezuko isn't just protection, it's sacrifice and trust. When Sanemi and Genya of the Hashira attack Nezuko at the Corps' headquarters, Tanjiro doesn't hesitate to throw himself in front, shielding her despite risking death. The moment Tanjiro, bloodied and injured, smiles at Nezuko, saying he won't let anyone harm her, shows he doesn't care about winning. He only wants to protect his sister, even against the world. Nezuko, though a demon, also embodies their bond through sacrifice. When Tanjiro is wounded in the battle with Akasa, Nezuko taps into her demon strength to shield him, awakening her instincts to fight the enemy, despite risking losing control. The scene of Nezuko hugging Tanjiro, blood on her hands but eyes glowing with love for him, proves their bond doesn't need victory. It's mutual sacrifice, surpassing all titles. Tanjiro and Nezuko's journey continues through bigger battles, like facing Upper Moon's Daki and Gyutaro at the entertainment district. Though Tanjiro is severely injured, his body torn, he persists, using Hinokami Kagura to protect Nezuko and his team, not for fame, but for their bond. The moment Tanjiro collapses but calls Nezuko's name, begging her to survive, shows he doesn't care about defeating enemies. He only wants to protect his sister, even at the cost of his life. Nezuko, in her demon form, fights to shield Tanjiro, using her power to defeat Daki. Though her body takes severe damage, the scene of the siblings embracing amid rubble, bloodied but smiling, reveals their bond is paramount. Not victory, but protecting each other, even if the world crumbles. In the climactic battle against Musan Kibutsuji, the demon behind it all, Tanjiro and Nezuko's bond reaches its peak. As Musan attacks, Tanjiro unleashes all his strength, from water breathing to Hinokami Kagura, to protect Nezuko, knowing he might die. The moment Tanjiro, gravely injured and body shattered, screams, "Nezuko, keep living!" shows he doesn't care about victory. He only wants his sister to survive, even if it means sacrificing himself. Nezuko, further transformed by Musan, still uses her demon power to protect Tanjiro, resisting her flesh-eating instincts to stay by him. The scene of Nezuko crying, hugging Tanjiro in her demon form but retaining humanity, proves that their bond doesn't need triumph. It's sacrifice, trust, and love beyond limits. But their sibling bond isn't just physical protection. It's a spiritual connection. When Tanjiro falls critically ill, turned into a demon by Muzan, Nezuko is the only one who can bring him back. The moment Nezuko hugs Tanjiro, calling his name with loving tenderness, awakens his humanity, showing their bond as the greatest strength. Not victory, but faith in each other. The scene of Tanjiro waking, embracing Nezuko, crying with joy at seeing her alive, proves he doesn't need fame or power. He only wants to protect Nezuko, even facing death. After defeating Musan, Tanjiro and Nezuko survive, building a new life together, not for victory, but for the bond that carried them through darkness. I don't care about victory. I just want to protect what's important. Tanjiro and Nezuko's journey in Demon Slayer is a moving testament to this. From the moment he found Nezuko as a demon after their family's massacre, through battles with Rui, Daki, Gyutaro, to Musan, Tanjiro persisted in protecting his sister, not for fame or power, but for their sibling bond. Moments like hugging Nezuko after the massacre, shielding her from Gyu, defeating upper moons, and sacrificing to save her not only shape Tanjiro, but inspire viewers about sibling love's power. In Demon Slayer's brutal world, Tanjiro and Nezuko remind us what matters isn't victory, but protecting loved ones, no matter the trials. What do you think of their bond? Share your thoughts.